In this problem, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got fractions, we've got exponents, we've got negative signs. So let's take all this a step at a time and see if we can figure out what's going on here. Here we have the fraction 3 squared over a negative 2. Let's deal with that negative sign first of all. When one of the numbers of a fraction is negative, that means the whole fraction is negative. So you can take this negative sign and just move it out front. So this is a negative 3 squared over 2. And I think that's the preferred way to write a fraction. If one of these numbers is negative, you just make the fraction negative. If you had a negative over a negative, then it would be a positive. But since there's only one, it's a negative fraction. Now the only thing left to do is deal with this exponent. Well, 3 squared is 3 times 3. So that is 9 over 2. Oops, I almost forgot the negative. So a negative 9 halves. Okay, let's look at this next one. Here we've got the fraction 5/4 in parentheses and then raised to the third power. What that means is that you raise the 5 to the third power and you raise the 4 to the third power. Something to the third power means you multiply it by itself 3 times. So the top of this fraction would be 5 times 5 times 5, and the bottom of this fraction would be 4 times 4 times 4. And then, of course, we've got these parentheses and that negative sign hanging out there. So you may need to pull out your calculator for this. 5 times 5 times 5, that's 125. And 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. And there isn't anything we can really cancel here to simplify this fraction, so it's in its simplest form already. But then we've got this negative sign, and we can just put that in front of the fraction. So this is negative 125/64. So that is a little bit of work with exponents and signed fractions.